That's why I work in a family restaurant, serving egg roll, asking round eye what he want. But don't make me mad, cause if I lose it, I bust a blue flame and yell, Hadouken!
I big bad Chinaman, local superhero. I say fuck Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee and Sub-Zero.
None of them can touch my konjitsu style. I put all my enemy in bad guy pile.
This is Erik Anderson's home, Maine State Prison, where he is doing a 25-year stretch for attacking a woman with a knife.
The woman who was working at a gas station across the street had called and complained about this guy was sitting there watching her all the time. So he got the plate number from the motor vehicle, got who was driving the motor vehicle, got a copy of his license and so forth.
The plates check out to a man named Erik Anderson, a man who harasses women at knife point and just might be a killer. Since 1977, Erik Anderson has been in and out of prison. And there are more than a few inmates who couldn't stand the sight or the smell of him.
Erik wasn't a real popular person in prison. His hygiene wasn't the best. There's one person told me you give him a towel on a Monday and you go back to give him a new towel, it's still clean. So he didn't have many friends.
Erik Anderson drops off police radar. He reappears more than a decade later, 300 miles north. Detectives run a background check on Anderson. The father of 3 is on parole with a record for breaking and entering and assault to rape. He is listed as a sexually dangerous person by the Massachusetts Department of Mental Health and now sits at the top of the police suspect lists.
I felt that Mr. Anderson was probably the best suspect we ever had.
Even in the world of killers, Erik Anderson stands alone.
After I get the statement, I want to know why, and I'm going to put it in a report. Why are you telling me this? And they all said the same thing individually, because Erik is a sick mother effer, and they don't want to see him out in the street.
Before he is sentenced, State Forensic Services works up a psychological profile.
It determined that Erik was a man that did not show any remorse when it came to attacking women. He had a great hate for women, and that he felt he was a misfit in society.
A judge makes sure Anderson won't have to worry about fitting into society anymore. He pulls 25 years for the McKendree assault and heads back to the big house. 2 things become very clear very quickly. Erik Anderson is probably their killer, and there appears to be no way to actually prove it. Nagel heads to Florida, a picture of Erik Anderson in his back pocket. Both of the Moores pick Anderson out of a photo lineup as the man they saw that day.
Judith Moores would tell you that it was his eyes. His eyes that really, drew her attention to him.
If I had to surmise Erik Anderson, he's a hunter. He's a hunter of women. He hates women, especially when he's drinking. And the thing I learned about Erik Anderson, there's no rhyme or reason. All you have to be is a woman, and he's going to kill you.
Erik Anderson is now 63 and a free man after serving 10 years for attacking a hitchhiker in Massachusetts.
None of them can touch my konjitsu style. I put all my enemy